What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. I know I've been gone for quite a while, for like 3 weeks, I guess. Haven't posted. Just been gone, I guess. Vacation and other stuff. But I'm back, and hopefully I'll be making more videos now. Today we are going to be checking out these it says 25 Pokemon, these new 25 Pokemon that get a new Mega Evolution. The channel is called Austin John Plays, so hey, subscribe to him, I guess. Credit to him for this video. Saw this, might recommend it, and you know, the new Pokemon game is gonna come out later this year, and it's gonna be about Mega Evolution, and I love Mega Evolutions, me personally. It's such a cool gimmick. It gives a Pokemon a better chance at like a really cool design. But nonetheless, we're getting new Mega Pokemon. So let's see which ones are the ones that we get.
What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and today we're going to be talking about a supposed list of all of the brand new Mega Pokemon coming to Pokemon Legends EA. We have a total of 50 unique Mega Pokemon, 48 different species because Mewtwo and Charizard are special. But throughout the last few months, there was a series of rumors that were listed online that started to talk about new Mega Pokemon. The Pokemon Presents that we just had confirmed one of these new Mega Pokemon. So this rumor is now having a little bit more believability. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the...
So if y'all just saw there, we're getting a Mega Dragonite. Now, I saw this already on social media. There's a lot of people that don't really like this design. Let me see if I can pause it.
We just had confirmed one of these new Mega Pokemon.
Yeah, a lot of people,
so
like, they do not like this design for Mega Dragonite. I like it. Me personally, I really like it. It plays on the goofiness of Dragonite, and just it plays on the, or it kind of calls back to how like kind of soft he is, or it is, I guess, and how majestic it could be. Because if we look at Dragonair is a pretty majestic Pokemon, and then the fact that it evolves into basically just a dragon is kind of weird. But this Mega Evolution gives a good callback with having the wings on the side, because as y'all know, Dragonair has wings on the side, the horn, and also the ball on the tail, since Dragonair has like little balls on the end of its tail. Dragonite has it too. So I feel like although it is nothing crazy, is not like a big Mega Evolution design wise, I feel like it's still pretty good. I like the addition of the wings, and it's just like little things, the little wings, the big old wings on its head, the little horn, and the ball on its tail. It's just simple to where I feel like it looks good. You know, it looks good. It's not the greatest Mega Evolution, but it looks good. I don't know why people are really hating on it.
So in this video, I'm
calling it now.
The 26 Pokemon that may be receiving Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Legends EA. This is considered a spoiler warning, because if it turns out to be true, then they are spoilers. You know all of these Pokemon.
I don't care.
None of these Pokemon are new, just their forms are new. So it's up to you to decide if that is a spoiler to you, if these rumors do turn out to be authentic leaks. And now's the part in the video that I need to explicitly state that all of this is public information, because Papa Pikachu is always watching. And if you track back the Central Leaks account back to May...
Let's see here. Central Leaks, Mega Meganium, Grass Fairy, Mega Emboar, Firefighting? What? Mega Emboar getting firefighting? Yeah, like we haven't seen that before. Mega Feraligatr, Water Dragon. That makes sense. Okay.
28th, 2025. They state these original sources and where all this information could be found online. Great, let's get into it. I created a chart here going over all of the Mega Pokemon forms that have existed. I do have some descriptions about the Mega Pokemon, so you get kind of an idea on what's going on. And then also someone crudely drew all them, so I think that's going to be fun to look at as well. Pokemon Legends ZA don't actually have abilities, so we don't know if any of them are going to be receiving new abilities. We assume all of them are going to be receiving new abilities, so we're not going to be looking at abilities here. The only way we're going to know what the abilities are, probably the soonest information, is going to be the data mine of the Pokemon Home update that supports Legends ZA when that comes out. Also, the items are going to be pretty obvious unless it's going to be a weird thing like Rayquaza is, because it's just the name and then a letter. First new one is Mega Clefable. Mega Clefable is going to be the fairy and flying type. It's one of the 4 new Pokemon that have a type change, and it has a description on its new appearance. It has a pom-pom beret shape that starts pink and becomes white towards the top. The pom-pom is like a curly-Q. It has enormous wings that stretch out behind it and to the sides, which are very simple, with a gradient from pink at the top to yellow-green at the bottom. And that may look something like this. There was a user on Twitter named Finlanza23 who crudely drew, I don't want to say crudely drew them, but drew them in this really adorable way. So I think these are the ones we're going to go with. Some people did like crazy accurate mock-ups, but like, these are adorable and vague enough that it kind of still gives you an idea on what it was said, but it's still not like blatantly in your face, and I really like that. Next up on the list is another Kanto Pokemon that has been forgotten about forever unless you watch the anime, and that's Mega Victreebel. Mega Victreebel's brown vine wraps around its mouth opening, trying to shut it so that it looks like a giant bulging pouch tied off at a thin opening. The leaf arms are much smaller, placed near the top of the bulging pouch. The leaf at the top stands up, becoming much bigger and spikier.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's just a big old sack. It's just a big old sack and a tied mouth that's shut.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
A lot of descriptions on the Pokedex about the Megas say that the Pokemon is in constant pain and it does something horrible to them internally, so this tracks. This definitely tracks. Next up is Mega Starmie, and the description just says, its legs become much longer so that it can run around. That's all it says. Bro. And that's what it would look like if its legs were much longer.
There was a image that I seen of Mega Starmie, and apparently it had like another star behind it. So it was like 3 layers of stars, I guess. It is very lazy design, but I mean, what else can you do to a starfish, I guess?
So that it could run around. Obviously, it's not going to be able to spin the way it did. It's probably still going to have the back spin, but cool. Next is Mega Dragonite, who we had officially revealed today. And just for comparison's sake, this is what they said about it. It has 2 big angel wings coming out of its head instead of the antenna, a blue orb near the end of its tail, extra angel wings above its arms, and the angel wings on its heels like Terraria Hermes boots. That's pretty in line with what we just saw today. In fact, that's extremely accurate, so that's the reason we're doing this video today. And if we look at the render, yep, that's what was just revealed today, although the wings on its head need to be much bigger. Next up, we actually have 2 of the starters, Meganium and Feraligatr. Their typings are going to be changing. Mega Meganium is going to be Grass Fairy, and Feraligatr is Water Dragon. Meganium says Mega Meganium has 4 poofy flowers around its neck, completely hiding the neck, so only its head sticks out from the topmost flower. The flowers from the head to body are red, dark pink, light pink, and white, with white highlights for the red and pink flowers and red highlights for the white flower. Its antennae are longer and have to loop near the top. It's also bulkier, and its green legs flare out like plants over the white claws on its feet. And Feraligatr says it gains a giant red crocodile head extension at the base of its neck that can raise upright and then snap or swing downward to shield its actual head. It develops 3 red spikes on each arm and larger spikes along its back. So that would leave Meganium look at something like this, and that definitely looks like what they would do for a Mega.
I don't know.
Here is Feraligatr. Although this didn't really accentuate the long crocodile neck part, so its head might come away from it a lot more. I don't know. They do like their long boys, especially for the water types. Next up is Mega Skarmory. Honestly, one of the coolest Pokemon in Gen 2. It really was. And then in Gen 3, it really got to shine on Steven's team. Neat stuff. Glad to see he's getting some glow up. It becomes much longer and pointier. Everything turns bright gold, and it has red eyes instead of white. The horn on its head is longer, and the top half of its beak is extended. Its wings have green-black instead of red underneath the gold. Its talons become very, very long and thin. And there we go. It kind of just looks like a palette swap, to be honest with you. Our big silver boy is a big gold boy, and it definitely
Not bad.
looks like what they do with Megas. So
Not bad.
we had a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon get Mega Evolutions because, you know, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is Gen 3. I'm also including the Primals as far as Megas because they might as well be. And now we have no brand new Gen 3 Megas. Good.
Nice.
And in fact, we only have one from Gen 4, and that's Mega Frostlass. I'm assuming that's to, you know, be the counter for Glalie like they did for Gardevoir. It's very tall and thin. The Oni horns on its head become very long, pointed, and curved. Its hair is long and flows down behind its head. The Yakutta has blue and purple lining at the base with star designs and the white snow cloud shape coming out of the bottom. And what would that look like? That
design looks
someone
nice.
who's gonna mug you in the alley of Antarctica. It got long, lanky, and honestly a lot creepier. Especially considering what that Pokemon is, you know, representing and stuff. Now we're getting on to Gen 5 being Mega Emboar, one of the starters, and then there's also Mega Excadrill. Mega Emboar resembles an ancient Chinese soldier. The flames around its head are much larger and more elaborate, with a black ornamental decoration extending upward behind its head. It holds a spear entirely made of fire pointed vertically. And Mega Excadrill has a silver plate on its chest and shoulders. Its head and arms each become a third of a big layered drill shape, orange on the outside and silver on the inside. When it puts its arms forward so that the three connect, you can't see its body behind the big drill shape. Okay, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
And artist depiction of Emboar is pretty basic.
What? Looks so lame.
Big orange drill. Yeah. I think this is going to be one of those Pokemon, assuming that this is accurate, that during battle it's going to look a lot cooler like Typhlosion, because, you know, it's going to all come together and stuff. Yeah. Mega Solipede,
Probably.
Scrafty, and
I agree.
Electros. I love Electros, and I'm happy it's getting some more cool stuff. Oh, it has a long description, doesn't it? Starting where the neck rears up, the segments replace the red color with gray, keeping pink and black the same, with turquoise highlights. It looks like it's wearing gray plate armor over its body with turquoise.
I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit.
Its segments behind its eyes and extending up out of its horns. Mega Scrafty wears a white hood that covers its mohawk. The hoodie is open in the front, making the sleeves drape off its arms. There's extra fabric, ribbon-like additional sleeves hanging from its back. Its pants are also.
Y'all can, you know, if y'all want to see these descriptions, obviously, you know, go to the original video. Again, the channel is Austin John Plays. I can understand it better, like faster, just to get through, because there's a lot of descriptions here, so I want to get through them faster. So I'm just gonna speed it up.
With the rips across the knees.
But y'all at home can, you know, watch the original video.
Revealing its orange skin underneath. An orange tail now peeks through the pants instead of being covered by them. Electros is pure electric. It is very hard to describe. The body becomes a straight tube with a line of yellow dots going all the way down from its eyes to the end. It curls back at the end so that the tail, which is all white, leans forward over the body tube. The two arms stick straight out on either side, becoming thin connectors to additional white tubes, shaped like the body with similar colors to Tynamo. The arms face forward and have no eyes. They have fins coming out of the top of the bottom with gold highlights. The front of its arm tubes have red rings like the front of its body tube instead of a mouth. Okay, I'm getting confused here. This is just going on and on and on. Person, draw this up. Okay, here's Scolipede. It's pretty similar. Scrafty is now a white mage. And that's Electros. Oh, also one of its arms is a plus and one is a minus. So
what the heck?
there you go. That
looks weird.
Electros. I mean, it really does look like it's levitating a lot more, so that's good. Moving on, we have Mega Chandelure. It's much fancier, a two-tiered chandelier. Instead of having two light holders coming out of its sides of the curly shapes, a single huge tall light comes out of the front of each of the 4 to 5 curly shapes at the top level of the chandelier. The bottom level has 8 spokes with smaller lights. The light at the top of its head is a decorative crown shape surrounding it. And there we go. Thank you to let us know that there's a total of 8 of these down here. Yeah, it's just a Mega Chandelure. It makes sense. Now we get on to Gen 6 and the forgotten starters of Generation 6 that did not get Mega Evolutions, despite it being the generation that introduced Mega Evolutions. Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja, of which I have the most basic descriptions. Wears a crown, gaining additionally some orange elements and shields, stands on her broom and hovers, hangs upside down from a huge shuriken, its color becomes darker.
That's it?
Delphox looks a lot cool. I don't know why they made Delphox look so much cooler now. Chestnut literally looks like a giant king, so that's neat. And that is Greninja. That's his
Wow.
This reminds me of the
That's so lame.
like the speedrun Zelda.
Bro, Greninja is such a cool Pokemon. Granted, a little bit overrated just because, you know, it's popular, I guess. And he got a separate form. He got Ash Greninja. I still love Greninja as a starter. And I think it's like one of my favorite water starters. The fact that they give him such a underwhelming Mega Evolution is kind of disappointing.
Animation guy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Gen 6 Pokemon that get Megas now, which they should because it's their generation. First is Mega Pyroar, and it says hair looks like, and then they put that symbol.
Lamau.
Someone drew Pyroar with hair looking like that symbol.
That's funny.
Eternal Flower Floette, AZ's Floette, and supposedly this not fully evolved Pokemon gets its own Mega form. Its flower becomes much bigger, its lower body becomes a red tail that curls up, becoming the stem of its huge flower, which has thin loops and hollow parts. And that's what that would look like. It also kind of looks like it's dead. Now, do keep in mind,
not
we
bad.
don't know if AZ's Floette / Eternal Flower Floette is going to be obtainable at any point. They may do something like they did in Sword and Shield with the Eternamax, that the Pokemon is not ever obtainable, and it's just part of the story plot. It has plot armor. You have plot armor. Your mom has plot armor. Mega Malamar is very thin with a rainbow body ending in a single white part at the bottom. Very thin tentacles is hard to describe better. And Mega Babaracle becomes black. The thick limbs become much thinner. The hand face on its rock-on pose. Middle 2 fingers bent at the horn joint. Outer 2 facing up. Black spikes come out of both upper and lower icebergs. The upper iceberg has many 8 to 10 thin tentacle arms coming out at various angles instead of 4-fingered hand. The limbs have all black 3-fingered claws surrounding the eyes. Mega Dragalge. I don't know how it said. Just pick one that I said and don't hate me for it. Has 2 antlers which form trident.
Dragalge.
The middle spokes of the tridents are
Dragalge. I think that's what it's called.
Into 3 long and wide pieces on each side. Pink on the top with purple undersides. The kelp becomes much longer and more spindly. Mega Hawlucha wears a black wrestling mask with gold highlights, yellow feathers around its neck, and a gold neck piece with black highlights. This sounds pretty cool. The mask's eyes are white and cover its eyes completely, so there's no pupil. The orange feathers on its head are much longer, and the crotch feathers have a gold trim like the leg boots. Dragalge just looks honestly the same, except for the 2 big orbs on it now. Oh, and yeah, there's the trident horns. Hawlucha turned heel. That's Rainbow Malamar. That's Rainbow Malamar.
That looks so lame.
And now there is this. Just when I thought it couldn't get worse, it somehow got worse. There's a whole bunch of Wiglets sticking out of it now. Except look at that. That's angry Wiglet. He's not a happy little guy. Zygarde. Mega Zygarde looks like Zygarde Complete, but below the Zygarde Complete, black armor surrounds the head and neck. It becomes unarmored, revealing a completely green body with white hexagon patterns. There are black and white hexagon plates on the knees. It's also really curious how Mega Zygarde is going to work. If only after it's in its 100% form can it then Mega, or if it just Slithery Boy is going to Mega, or Doggo can Mega. Know what I mean? Well, anyways, artist rendition is that's unarmored Zygarde. You know what? This makes me think this is the 50% form and not the 100% form. This sad, angry Power Ranger over here. And we have 2 last ones, Drampa and Phalanx. Phalanx is going to be fun. Drampa turns the white cumulus clouds into storm clouds. All the white becomes gray and black. The 4 cloud bits on its head stick upward instead of drooping down, and its eyebrows look like parenthesis. It has Viking horns and long black goatee. It has claws raised to strike, coming out of the storm clouds around its body. And Phalanx is a Voltron made up of 5 Phalanx. 1 arm is a sword, and the other is a shield. Wait. Does that mean that Mega Phalanx is actually 25 Phalanx? Or is it just the same 5 guys? Because that'd be funny if it's the 5 guys, and then the 5 guys, and the 5 guys, the 5 guys, and the 5 guys who come together to be big 5 guys. It's gonna be like the episode of Rick and Morty with the Weasel bots. Well, that's Angry Stormcloud Drampa.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep. And
I like that design.
Voltron Phalanx. Oh, nope, it's just 5 of them. If that description is correct, I think it's gonna look much different from that. Like they're all gonna change shape, and their little discs are gonna move around and stuff, and like it's actually going to transform into a sword. Something else is gonna be going on, not just here's a child's teething ring. There was also a rumor about Zeraora, and that supposedly is not getting one, or maybe it's just not included in this leak, or maybe because it's a mythical, it's gonna be handled the way that Deoncé was. Deoncé. Yeah, there we go. That is the current list of all of the leaked Mega Pokemon supposedly coming to Pokemon Legends EA. I made notes on this months ago, and I've been sitting on this information waiting for any piece of evidence to start to validate it, and it finally happened. So This might be real. Very excited for it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you found this information helpful or entertaining, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel,
Dang, I mean, bro, I am pretty excited for these Mega Evolutions, just because since I'm more of a card collector when it comes to Pokemon. I love the card art that Pokemon be coming up with. Well, the artists that work for Pokemon. The art in general, as of late, has been top notch. I believe they just leaked the new set that's gonna be surrounded in Mega Evolution. That's like the theme, and we're getting a Mega Gardevoir card, a new one, and it looks absolutely stunning. And then we're also getting Mega Venusaur. Nonetheless, hopefully more of these megas are get leaked and we get images, because I really want to see what some of these look like. I think it's going to be really cool if we go back and we look at like just all of them, if we can. Like, I think the one I'm most excited for is, I guess, besides Mega Dragonite, because that one is really cool. I feel like I'd be very interested in the Mega Dragalge, however you say his name, just because I've always liked the design, and although he's kind of like he kind of reminds me of Kingdra, like a different version of Kingdra, or a more forgotten version, I guess. But he's pretty cool, so I'm pretty curious as to see what its Mega Evolution will be. And Frostlass. I want to see what its Mega Evolution looks like as well, because this design looks pretty dope. Nonetheless, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below. What Mega Evolution are y'all excited for? Which one are y'all excited to see? Are there any other ones y'all think are gonna, get leaked or, appear? But yeah, hopefully these come out cool. Of course, some of them are going to be a bit lame or lackluster or disappointing, but you're always going to have some really cool looking ones regardless. But yeah, it's all a matter of time. So I can't wait till these come out. These new megas come out in card form so I can collect them, of course. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.